Hello everybody, it's Mega Dumbo Games here. Today I'll be teaching you some post-plant lineups for split. Uh, in this video we'll have two lineups for split B and two lineups for split A, as there are usually just two options for the post-plans. So the first one we're going to go over is going to be the B default, because let's face it, this is the one that everyone plans pretty much most of the time, almost all the time. And what you want to do is you want to stand over here until you can't move anymore, right? And then I want you guys to notice this letter here. You see this thing? You want to aim at the middle of it, aim your crosshair in the middle of it, and then it has to be a little bit above this glowing line. And then take out your molly, shoot it. Then what it's gonna do is that it's gonna land on top of this box over here, and it's gonna kill anyone who's defusing. Right? This is a really useful lineup, really simple, really useful. Now, I'd say the only source of error for this lineup is if you like accidentally aim on the glowing line, because if you aim on the glowing line, right, it's gonna hit this thing, and then it's just gonna land here, and then it's gonna mess you over, and your teammates are gonna flame you. So just make sure you always aim a little bit above the glowing line. Boom, shoot it. Very simple, very easy. And this is one of the more easy lineups because it doesn't require the use of a crosshair, which is like or like the HUD, which in my opinion is always better, because I just, everyone generally just looks at the crosshair. Okay, so going on, we're gonna have our second lineup. Second lineup is going to be for the God plant over here. Of course, you can always, if you want, right, you can always just shoot a molly there. Boom, it lands. Oh, never mind. But yeah, you can always just shoot a molly like this, and then it lands, kills the defuse. But if it's like a clutch situation, everyone's watching you, you can always run over here. And what you want to do is you want to hug this white wall over here, right? You want to hug it, and then move until you feel like you're near the edge. It doesn't have to be perfectly to the edge, right? But basically, when your crosshair is like on this piece of metal over here, right? And then you want to aim with your aim button thing over here, and then line it up with the big tall building. So what this is gonna do is that it's gonna shoot. You're gonna shoot the molly. It lands. It's gonna bounce once, twice, 3 times, and then it's gonna stop the defuse. And this should give you enough time to, again, because we always want to consider the amount of time it takes for you to get back onto the side and then hold the diffuser, right? So gives you enough time to clear these angles, right? Clear this, right? And then you can peek out, kill the diffuser. Easy as that. Now, moving on to A site. We've got this bomb. Yeah, so split is a little bit bigger. It's quite a big map. Alright. Here. This is for the screens default plan, because let's face it, pretty much everyone plans screens, even though it's so predictable and you can just shoot screens. Whatever. The lineup we're gonna use is you wanna take out your molly, and we're gonna use the HUD this time, or same with the last lineup. You see this glowing white dot? You wanna align the glowing white dot with this thing over here, and then you just wanna like shoot it, and it lands perfectly on the spike. And it should kill whoever is defusing it. I will say though, when you're using this lineup, make sure you don't like aim it too far in, because if your crosshair hits this thing, it's just gonna bounce off, right? So you always want to make sure, like, after you finish lining it up, just check that your crosshair is not like on here. There's a little bit of gap, and then you shoot. Boom, easy peasy, very simple lineup. Oh, I think I messed it up because I was looking. Yeah, it's you line this up with this.
Molly!
Like that. Oh. Yep. Alright. Now let's go to whatchamacallit, the elbow plant. The elbow plant, sometimes people like to plant here. Usually it's around here where I drop the spike. And same spot, very simple. Go over here. This time you want to use the HUD line over here. Line this up again with this thing, this edge over here. And then you just want to shoot.
Molly!
Boom. Molly goes, bounces once and 2 times, hits the default. Now if you want to improve it a little, you can always you can always aim here, and you can always just align with this thing over there. The only reason I don't suggest lining up with this thing over here is that when you're playing the ult combo, like ult plus molly combo, sometimes it's going to be really hard to see. So say I ult here.
Open up the sky!
Right? You won't be able to see that thing. Right? But if you don't have an ult, then this would be the easier lineup, as you could just line it up with this thing. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoy it. Make sure to subscribe, drop a like, leave a comment for the algorithm. You know it. That's about it. Thank you.